What is up, everybody? This is your boy Slim, aka Mr. Different, and we're back with another sound design basics. Today, we're going to be talking about leads and how to get a cool little lead sound and just some basic ideas and terminology and stuff like that about leads. So, let me just go ahead and plug up a plug-in right now while I'm talking. Okay, so what is a lead exactly? Well, a lead is basically a sound that leads the song. It can be anything. It can be a bass. It can be a melody. It can be a plug. It can be a pad. Whatever song drives the song and leads it into, like, just leads the song completely, like, that sound that you hear that, diversifies, certain sections of the song can be a lead. So pretty much. But in most modern production, whether it be EDM, R&B, rap, or whatever, a lead sound usually a high pitched kind of glidey sound, or, that really high frequency sound. So, for example, let's see, I wonder if they got something. Do I have an example of a lead real quick? Probably do. Let me find you an example of a lead. So you can see, let's go to one of my banks. Go to here, and then we go to music file. Nope, wrong one. All these files. Keep your stuff organized, folks, because it makes everything a whole lot easier in the end. Presets, plugins, and then let's see with my Marvin's Room, the one I created, and then we'll go to a lead sound. Lead usually is just that high frequency, kind of sound that you usually get in modern sound design. So what are some ideas go behind making a lead sound? Well, usually when I make a lead sound, I like to use sometimes you like to use square waves or triangle waves, because they have the high harmonics in them to give it that nice little sound right there. Now, another thing, leads usually tend to have, fast attacks. Sometimes you can have some release, like to have a lot of sustain, no decay. I don't like using no decay on my leads. I like to use a lot of sustain, and just you can use a little bit of release if you want to, so it don't just cuts off abruptly. It kind of just slides off, which is pretty cool. Now, a lot of things I see a lot of people doing is using, adding a bunch of voices to the leads and detuning them. So that's what I like to do sometimes. I like to add about 8 voices, detune it a little bit, so you get kind of a and right there you have somewhat of a basic lead sound. That's probably like the bare bones basic that you probably can make, kind of get away with, especially if you're starting out producer or engineer or anything like that, or sound designer. That's probably the most basic lead sound you can probably come up with. Now, what are some other things you can add to this lead sound to give it just a little bit more, oomph to it? Well, a lot of people like to use a slide or glide or mono legato. So what I do is most plugins, let's say, for example, Serum or Serum. Serum has this mono legato button that lets you slide it, and so does Silent mono legato. And if you don't have that, you can always go to the cog icon and mode in FL Studio, depending on what sound you use. You can go to the cog icon, and then you have mono and portamento right there. So that's another way to slide your notes right there. So I'm gonna do it inside of Silent because it's a little easier. Add a little bit of slide to it, so the notes kind of glide together. So we put on slide, and then you can have them slide like that, or you can have them, the longer the slide, the longer the glide. So let's turn it down a little bit so I don't have too much slide. You just see how the notes kind of slide together. It makes a really cool sound, and it works with a lot of stuff. So, I like to do that, and you can too, So also another thing you can do, you can add in some different effects or high pass filter. So let's add a high pass filter to this sound. So we'll add to channel 1, and we'll do a fruity EQ, and we'll add up a high pass or low pass filter because we're passing the lows and going straight to the highs. So nice. We can add in some phaser because phasers are a really good plugin to use, really good sound like plugin or effect to use with leads. You can add in some chorus. You can add in reverb and delay. Reverb is really good with leads. Really good, but I don't like using no delay from here. I'll probably use like my own delay plugin because I get a lot more control. Love using my delay plugins. You know, just kind of air it out a little bit and give it some space. You know, very simple. I mean, leads are really simple to make. Like I said, with these basic, you know, and like I said, you can change up the thing, blah, 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 blah. You can actually change up the shape, like to a pulse wave, a square wave, however you want to call it. You know, give it that cool. You know, there's just so many ways to do it, leads. You just add different stuff into them. Like I said, add some distortion to them. I mean, distortion is really good on leads. And I'll show you another example right here in Serum, because a lot of people are using Serum lately. So we just take like a regular, we'll go to some basic shapes real quick, analog basic shapes. We'll go to this one, add some, and then we'll air it out. We'll give it a filter. Just to show you how easy it is to do stuff with it. Turn the filter on. Add some effects. We'll add some reverb, delay, long legato. However, dimension's a good one. You know, you can change the shape up. Like I said, just simple ways. Like I said, there is no right or wrong way to make a lead. It's basically, when it comes to sound design, it is basically making your own sound and, you know, turning it into your own and, you know, making it unique to you and what you like and what you think sounds good. So do remember that you don't have to follow any certain guidelines. Just those are just some techniques to help you get a good starting point in order to make a good sounding lead sound. So I hope you enjoyed this video once again. I like making these videos. Now I'm gonna start getting to more advanced stuff, since I went over all the basic type of sound design, which was plucks, leads, pads, and stuff of that nature. And well, I guess next is basses then. Yeah, I need to do basses next. Well, I'll do that. And then when we get to some more advanced stuff, you know, teach you how to make some more advanced sounds, because I know that's what a lot of people have been waiting on. But I want to get the basics out the way first, because it's going to help a lot of people out getting a good starting point and learning how to actually sound design, what is sound design. So with that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like I said, keep them coming, keep more ideas coming. I want to keep making more. You know, that's just what I do, and that's what I like doing. And y'all seem to like the way I do tutorials and everything like that. So with that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Once again, you know it is your boy Slim, aka Mr. Different, Mr. Not Motivated by the Money, but the like, comment, subscribe, and views. And with that being said, I shall see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.